Hey everybody, Michael Strickland here. Wanted to update everybody on the case, let everybody know what the latest is here. So today is March 27th, 2019, and we are still waiting on the appeals court to issue their ruling. Again, we had oral arguments on that back in October of last year, so we're coming up on about 6 months out now. In the meantime, I continue to pursue the case from multiple different angles here. And one of the things that I've been working on is getting some records, and I can't go into details right now because I don't want to reveal strategy, but I'm working on getting some public records that involve me and the case that have not been disclosed yet. And so what's going on is myself and a couple other people are working on this, and we've paid money for these records requests, and then they've denied us those records. So now I basically have to hire a different attorney who knows the whole rigmarole with getting public records. Some of you in the Portland area might have a pretty good idea of who I've contracted for this. He's given me a pretty good deal, but you know, we have to raise funds now to pay for that. So yes, that's right. They've charged me money to get records about me and my case that were not previously disclosed, that are pertinent to the issue at hand, and then they're denying us those records, so now we have to pay more money in order to get those records. Now, those of you who know me know that I am not the type to ask for money. I've always been someone who's been too proud, I guess, maybe would be the way to say that. But I've never been one to go out and do that. When the initial fundraising had to be done for me, that was when I was either in jail or when I was legally banned from talking to media or posting videos or going on Twitter or anything like that. So I could not get out there and try to raise those funds. Now, I'm very thankful for, namely Oregon Firearms Federation. They put together the defense funds, both for the trial and for the appeal. Now, those of you in Oregon paying attention to what's been going on, Oregon Firearms Federation is knee-deep in what's going on in Salem for this particular session. You know, they're getting attacked from all sorts of different angles on this. You know, I don't want to be another burden on them, involving them having to route donations around and whatnot. So I have set up my own legal fund now. It's on PayPal, under the email address stricklandlegalfund@gmail.com. And if you pick the friends and family option, then they don't take out a percentage. All of that money, for at least right now, is going to go towards continuing to get these public records. I can't go into strategic details as far as what these records are or what we're hoping to get or use from those records, but they could very well be quite pertinent to the case. I just can't afford it. You know, I've been banned from working. I've had to pay all these extra fees. It's hard for me to find, you know, an apartment that I can afford. You know, I'm surviving. I'm eating. I'm not starving. You know, I can pay gas. I can pay rent. I can pay, you know, car insurance and whatnot. I'm just nearing that limit to where I just can't afford to shell out much more money for the case. So if anybody wants to help out, again, on PayPal, stricklandlegalfund@gmail.com is the thing there. I'll see if I can put a link down in the description down below or in the comments. I also might set up some different other avenues for that, but that's where you can go for now. And until then, there's not much new with the case. I'll let everybody know. I'm sure you'll see news come out whenever the appeals court decides to rule. I suggest checking the Oregonian because Amy Green and Maxine Bernstein seem to get all this advanced information about my case before I do. So they have some sort of internal person who leaks information to them before the people involved in the cases get to know what's going on. So that's how I find out the latest on my cases, by checking in on the articles that they're writing for the Oregonian. So until then, again, thank you all for your support, and I'll see you next time.